Alrighty guys, so today we just picked up some pit bikes. Pit bikes and another item that we won't show yet. But this here is a 2018, I think it's a 2018. I'll have to run the serial number and see what the decoding of it is, but it says 2018. As you can see, it needs a new tube in the rear, but the tires are still like really good shape, and it kind of runs. It doesn't run too bad actually. The low end just needs some work. I think they put too big of a carb on it that it can't really handle the low end. That, or I need to turn out the fuel screw a little more and get it some more air because I think it's very rich, and that's why it's kind of lugging it down on the low end. But as you can see here, it has a nice PowerCore 4 two-stroke exhaust on it. So I thought that was kind of funny that they put a two-stroke pipe on. That was literally the first thing I said. I'm like, why is there a two-stroke exhaust on here? I was very rattled by that. But otherwise, it's got some aftermarket foot pegs on it. Don't know why they went with red, but I guess everyone has their own color choice. Kickstarter definitely needs to get rotated up to the top. It looks really goofy down here. But starts good. Started pretty easy today. The levers are all like they're supposed to spring back, but new set of levers and maybe new cables all together. Honestly, the clutch pulls pretty hard, but it also could use an oil change, and the clutch pack could be sticking pretty good. So we'll cross that bridge though. But the throttle decently snappy. I'll probably get a new set of grips for it. But other than that, I don't know what to do with the graphics on here. Usually they come with graphics, but they're all peeled off for some reason. But I don't ask questions really. But yeah, Apollo RFZ 125. We have been seeing a lot of stuff about the RFZs online, that they're really good, fast. We want to put them to the test against the SSRs. We're real big SSR guys. But yeah, we'll move from here to the next unit because we got two units. And someone must have punched the key out of this one, or it never came with a key, the guy said. But we got him for a very good deal, so we couldn't really pass him up. But all the brakes and stuff seem to work on all of them just fine. But as you can see here, they just straight up booger welded this FMF pipe on here. Just a dirty shame that they did that too. But I can't really tell if it broke here or if it broke here. I would assume it broke here, but I could be wrong and that it broke up here. So I think what I'm gonna do is just take the whole pipe off and just get a whole new pipe for it, I think. Unless I can find a 28 but I think the pipe's gotta be longer so it goes up to here, but you gotta kind of find something with the right bend because it can't be a straight pipe like most of the SSRs have. But alright, other than that, we'll go check out the other bike. Continuing on with our pit bikes, we have an Apollo 007. I think it's 007. But yeah, this thing is actually runs really good now. They have a carb on here that you can't even get the bowl off. It's literally riveted on. So I was like, oh, I'll just clean the carb, you know, because I didn't really look at the carb too closely when I bought it. I just figured, I was like, oh, it runs dry. We got it for a good enough price where I really didn't care. But looking further into it, took the carb off, you know, just shot through all the air bleeds, and pulled, and the throttle cap on there is just absolutely dick, guys. Like, they butchered the thread so hard that you gotta like push it on and then you crank it tight with like a pliers. Like, getting the thing off, I could barely even get it off. But it runs amazing. Like, snappy throttle, good clutch pulls nice and smooth. All stock besides, it's got a full DBR pipe, which is like a $40 full exhaust. We can link them down below if you guys want to check one out. But other than that, you know, some of the stuff like the shifter's a little bit bent out, you know, just typical stuff. But this one's in really good shape besides missing the front number plate. But we have a full set of red and black plastics that we could throw on it if we wanted to, or we could just rip the graphics off this one, put a new decal, new graphics kit on it. But I don't know if I'm a fan of the blue plastics yet or not. We'll have to see. But other than that, pick this and the Apollo up for a hell of a steal. If you guys want to go in the comments below and guess what you think we paid for two of them, that one needs a rear tube and possibly a front tube too. but we do have tubes in the back from the old SR140, as we just sold that machine this weekend. And yeah, so we picked up these two guys. Both 125s, fully manual. RFZ's got the 14 in the front, 12 in the rear. This one's got a 10 and 12 standard. Standard pit bike tire sizes. Both 2018s, I believe. This one's also a G. But yeah, they're in good shape for what they are. I mean, we got them from a guy that his kids just weren't interested in them, so scooped them up for a really nice deal. Saw them like 5 minutes after they were posted. And yeah, no, this one's got the key and everything, got a spare key even, little key tag, whatever. But yeah, we might do a little build series on these guys and try to clean them up a little better. But for now, that'll be it for this video, guys. Just want to introduce the new pit bikes.